Really pleased with tonight. You know, SLU is an excellent program, an excellent team this year. They're having a very good year. And, you know, there's a certain game that has, you know, a special meaning in our program because of the rivalry through the years. There's 18 national championships between the two programs since the 50s. That's pretty remarkable. And we have the biggest alumni base in St. Louis. So I know our alumni are very proud of tonight as the players in the locker room. Thought it was a comprehensive performance from the first whistle. Our finishes were clinical. Their passes to goal, been working very hard on that. And I thought, pressed and were able to keep large chunks of the game in their defensive half, our attacking half, and create other chances that we didn't find goals. But you look at the shot total, you know, we didn't have to be in the 20s to find a goal. I think we were 13 or 14. So again, very good performance against a really good team. And this will go a long way for us in postseason play.
You just alluded to it, but I know it's good to score 5 goals, but even better to do it on only 13 shots to be more efficient.
Yeah, I mean, it is important, Jeremy. I mean, we've spent a lot of time on finishing, and it just takes reps, it takes composure. And I thought, you know, the finish from Poncho and then Tanner's finish, it was just really good technique and good thought and good composure. And we knew goals were come. I mean, it's still not an easy thing for the group, but you know, Tanner certainly with, you know, finding 3 today, you know, things can come in bundles. And once you get that confidence brewing, things can continue to domino. And just really happy for Tanner and because he's had a phenomenal year. And to find, you know, some goals tonight will go a long way for him.
I was just gonna say, been a long time since Hoosier had a hat trick. I think back to Nikita in
Was that what it
2012
is?
was the
Okay.
last one, yeah.
Yeah, they're tough. I mean, in today's parity and so many better groups defending, and it's just hard. It's hard for, you know, some of the special players to find that many goals. So I know Tanner will be proud of this, you know, when we look back at the end of the year. But most importantly, we got a great win, and whether it was one today would have been enough, and we say that. I thought we defended really well, gave them, you know, very few chances. And I thought the ones that they got were more as that we could have done better with, not as much. So some controllables for us. Limited their restarts, which they're excellent. So again, really pleased with the day.
You talked a little bit about just confidence, just in the goals with 6 different players, and then with an assist too, just to get all those people just involved. Just how important is it, especially heading into, like you said, Michigan State?
Important. I thought, you know, I liked AJ's composure on his pass to Tanner. I mean, a lot of them were really well played, well timed balls, proper foot, things that we talk about all the time in our warm up to our next activity, and it allowed them to focus on their finish and not have to change their stride in per se. And then I think Andrew Gutman getting a goal tonight was important. He's been so unfortunate this year with as many chances he's had. I think this will go a long way for his confidence, knowing that when he does get in there on the box, that more will come.
Can you talk a little bit about Austin and AJ, 2 St. Louis guys coming out and having a big performance against their hometown team? What does that mean for them?
Austin was, I thought, fantastic. And we know how hard it work, but the ability to get behind them and make runs. We knew mobility was going to be the key in that game to find little seams, you know, around their center backs, and he did just that. He was cleaning the ball and you know, had a really nice finish. AJ, we said before the game, AJ, be ready. We knew size was important in this game. They're one of the biggest teams that we've played, and so we knew rotating our front players, we'd go bigger with Rashad and AJ. And obviously I knew AJ was going to be very motivated in this game, being in his hometown. So we need to keep his minutes and Rashad also, because I think they're both very effective in different ways. But his air presence and his fight. I mean, AJ is a fight. He wants to win everything he does, and I love that about him. So I was happy for AJ tonight too.
Do you see AJ being a presence up top as you guys head into the postseason?
Most definitely. I think there's some games that will be more suited for AJ and Rashad in some ways. Rich has done a really nice job up there too. That's the nice thing about our attack. I do think we have some tactical changes that we can make that can quickly, we can be more effective based on what the team is providing to us. And AJ is one of our best guys in the air, and we knew we needed that defensively too. But you give him, 4 or 5 reps inside the 6 with his head, he'll probably put a couple away. And we knew that we'd get some service tonight.
It was a second straight start for Lomeli in goal. What went into that decision to make the change?
Christian's been great since he's been here, and we've felt we've had 2 starting goalies and a few now that are emerging behind them that are in that same conversation. But so it's a great situation as a coach, as a program. Tough for the individual. In Colin's case, when we make a change, I felt that the team just needed a little bit of a different bounce to them, and I know Christian has an ability to make an incredible save when needed. And Colin's done a phenomenal job for us. So it wasn't as much performance from Colin as it was. I thought the team needed a little injection of what Christian brings, and that's an incredible shot-stopping ability and a demeanor that is, I think, contagious to the rest of the group. And he's brought that and made the plays that he's needed to make. And we do feel that penalties might be a course that comes around, and I don't think there's anyone in the country that's as good as Christian in penalty kicks. And that will give our team confidence if we get into that stage in postseason play. And he's just worked hard, and he's so focused. And I love that. And he's a student of the game, and I'm happy that he has his opportunity.
Anything else for Coach?
With the importance to the Michigan State game this weekend, how key is it to have such a big performance today?
Really important. This is a huge game Sunday. Huge implications for our Big Ten seeding, for postseason maneuvering. So this group's they're confident, they're having fun. It was a really good week of training. I felt we had a couple of performances 2-3 games ago that was below, and I thought we were able to kind of get out of that. And I thought our performance in Wisconsin was very good outside of about 20 minutes in the first half. So I like where we're at. I like the feel of the team. I like the way they're playing, the finishing, and we're going to need to play like that this time of the year and to beat Michigan State and the teams that we're going to have to beat on the way to a championship.